Welcome to Prenatal Yoga and Pregnancy Q&A with Jessica. I am Jessica, and today we're going to be doing a stability ball yoga fitness class. And so I am currently 14 weeks pregnant, but I have made this suitable for all trimesters. So whichever your trimester you're in, feel free to join in. But of course, always check with your doctor or your healthcare professional before starting any new exercise. And if anything doesn't feel good in your body or you're feeling unwell, then please stop and make sure that you're safe in pregnancy. All right, let's get started. First, we're going to start with some easy neck and shoulder rolls to warm up the body. Try to come onto your yoga balls and your yoga mat and let the rest of your day go. Start with some easy breathing. And so we'll roll the shoulders and you can roll them back just however feels good. And you can roll them the other way. And do some neck rolls. Again, just as fast or slow as you want. You can pull the skin on the front of your neck down. Look up, look down. Perfect. So now we're going to do one of my favorite exercises. We're going to warm up our hips, and this creates a lot of mobility in our pelvis, which is going to be great for labor and delivery. So we'll start with some hip circles. You can bring your feet a little bit wider and just move in big circles around. Good, and go the other way. This should feel really good in your hips. And we'll do some figure eights, so coming back to a neutral and sort of make an 8 figure. And you can also activate your abdominal muscles. This is a safe core exercise, especially for diastasis recti. Good, and go the other way. And we can rock our hips forward. So we're tucking under, and then side to side. Perfect. All right. So we're going to lift our hands up, stretch up, and we're going to do a gentle twist to the side. So we're using our core here. We're not cranking around with our hands. And take a breath. And inhale, bringing your arms up. And exhale, twisting to the other side gently. Take another breath here. And inhale. And coming back to center. Good, so we'll place our hand on the ball and then just stretch over to the side, stretching through our ribs, making lots of room for baby here. Take a couple breaths here. And reach, coming back over. And inhale, over to the other side. Take a couple breaths here. And coming back over. Good, we're going to bring our legs back together and we're going to do some knee lifts and knee extensions. So from here, we're going to do some core exercises, finding our balance, using those, especially those transverse abdominis muscles, and we're going to lift our legs up. So we'll start with our right leg and we will just lift it off the ground, take a breath. And exhale, release. And on the left side, and exhale back down. And inhale up. And exhale down. And left side, inhale up. And exhale down. Now we're going to add to that and do a knee extension. So we'll lift our right leg off and extend and bring it back in and down. And left, extend, bring it back in and down. Right leg up, extend, in and down. Inhale up, extend, exhale, and down. Great. Now we'll move into some standing poses using the ball. And so we're going to face towards the top of our mat, and we're going to go into warrior one. So spreading your legs, hips are facing towards the top of your mat, and you're just going to put your ball underneath your right thigh for a little bit of stability there. And so front knee is bent and back leg is lengthened, and inhale up, and we'll take 5 breaths here. And 2 more breaths. And we're going to bring our hands back down. You're going to grab your ball. You're going to turn your hips now towards the side of your mat. You're going to straighten both legs. We're going to move into Trikonasana or triangle position. So back leg is turned in about a 30-degree angle. Front foot is still towards the front of your mat. Your ball is underneath you. Stretch your arms out. Reach towards the front of your mat. And drop your front hand down and reach up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin, long spine, and we'll take a few breaths here. And inhale, using your core, coming up. We're going to move into warrior two. So you might want to take your stance a little bit wider. Again, move the ball underneath your thigh, wherever feels comfortable for you. Hands out to the side, and gaze is soft over the front middle finger. Shoulders are relaxed down your back. Spread your toes. And 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. And inhale up. And we'll twist our feet around to the other side. So you can move your ball out and twist your feet around. And again, face now your hips towards the back of your mat and bending that front leg and moving into warrior one. Deep breaths. And 1 more breath here. And exhale. And bringing your hands down, straightening both legs, moving into triangle pose. So hips are now facing towards the side of your mat. Move your ball underneath your thigh. Inhale, arms out. Reach towards the back and triangle pose. And 1 more breath here. And inhale, using your core, coming up and moving into warrior two. Adjusting your stance a little bit wider and bending that front knee. Back leg is straight. Relax the muscles of your face. And 1 more big breath here. And inhale, straighten that front knee. And coming up, perfect. Now we're going to use the ball to do some wall squats, which can help have really good posture during your squats. So you're going to just find a place on the wall. You're going to place your ball there and place the ball sort of so it feels like it's in the small of your back. And you can have your feet hip width distance apart, spread your toes, and when you do your squat, you're going to tuck your bum underneath the ball as if you're sitting down. And so there's one, and we're going to do 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, remember to breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Great. So now we're going to do some modified wall push-ups on the stability ball. So you can take your ball and turn around, and you want to place it sort of right in front of you at arm's level. And so if you're standing right in front of it holding it, you're going to take one step back, and you're going to go up on your toes and lean in a little bit, and we will do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, make sure your core is activated, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, 1. Great, so step down again and grab your ball. Now we're going to come down next to our ball, and we're going to do some modified bridge pose with the stability ball. And so you can have your ball on one side. You're going to bring it down sort of towards the bottom of your mat and squat really low next to your ball. And then you're going to walk your feet out and push up into a bridge position. You can hang on to the ball for stability if you want. So this is going to be your bridge position. And now we're going to come back down into a squat position, and we'll do 10 push-ups into a modified bridge position. So 10, 9, 8. So really using your glutes here. 7, 6, 5, 4. This is really great core exercise. 3, 2, and last one, and 1. Great. Now you can come down, walk yourself into your ball a little bit, and we're just going to do an easy back stretch. And put your head down, let your arms flop out, really opening up your chest, and just relaxing. Take a deep breath, sigh out, and another one. One more. Good. And then walk yourself back down again. And we're going to move on to our side. So you can kneel next to your ball and place yourself over your ball. And you can roll your ball out a little bit. You can either keep your legs bent or straight here. And we're going to do some modified lifts here. So you're going to put your hips down and up, down and up, down and up. 2 more. Down and up, and down and up. Perfect. Now lengthen out your bottom leg if it's not already, and we'll do a few leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Bring your legs in, and are really going to fold over our ball, lengthen out that leg, and big stretch opening up your ribs, lots of space for the baby. Deep breath. One more breath. And good. And coming back next to your ball, and we will switch sides. You can just lift your ball over top and go back here. And again, roll yourself over your ball and move your ball a little bit farther out so we can do those dips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll do our leg lifts. So straighten out your leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to bring our knees in. Just hold yourself over your ball a little bit more so you can get a really good stretch. Straighten out that leg. And big stretch. Should feel really good. Some deep breaths. And perfect. And coming back down, we're going to move into a birthing squat or a full squat, which is one of the best positions you can do to help prepare for labor. So you can come up onto your feet about the distance of your mat apart, and have your ball in front of you, and then come down into your squatting position here. If your heels are off, that's okay too. If you wanted to put some blocks underneath your heels, you can if they're not coming down. And then just roll your ball forward and get a good stretch here. If you wanted to move back and forth, we're trying to open up our hips. Lots of space for the baby to come out. The hormone relaxin is relaxing all the ligaments and tendons, making room for that baby to come out. Try to spend a few minutes in this position every day, preparing. If you want to move the ball around, you can. Whatever feels good, you can place your head on it. And one more big breath here. And you can roll the ball out and come up from your squatted position and come back onto your knees. And from here, we'll just roll the ball forward and do an easy forward fold. You can move your knees apart. Lots of room for your belly. And just really stretch through your arms and your back. And one more breath here. And coming up, rolling the ball in easy. And we'll move into Shavasana. So I'll put the ball away. And I just grabbed a couple of pillows from the bedroom. And so I'm going to place one under my head. And I'm going to have one that I can put under my knee so that I'm nice and comfortable. If you are in your first trimester, you can lie on your back, but I just find it more comfortable to be this way. And if you're in your third trimester, you don't want to be lying on your back for extended periods of time. I like to put my hand on my belly and just find a comfortable spot. You can close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. Sigh out. Inhale. Let your body integrate all the different poses that you did. And then just start to watch your breath. So don't try to control it, just watch it. And scan your body from head to toe, relaxing all the different parts of your body. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes. Take a big stretch up. And curl up again and push up into a seated position. If you want to sit on a block, you can. And thank you so much for joining me in class today. Namaste to you, and namaste to the babies.